So I came in 10th grade, and I knew I wanted to go to college here because the opportunities here are just numerous compared to what I could do back at home, and I feel like I would have more personal growth if I did continue things. The kind of challenges that I faced a lot was kind of just learning the culture and the norms and adapting to that, but also not losing my authenticity and the values that I grew up with in Cambodia, just trying to find a balance. I had a time in high school where I shadowed one of my uncle's friends who majored in civil engineering, and so I thought that this would be an interesting degree to pursue. He brought me to his office, he showed me what he did around his office, the kind of things that he works on, different projects that could be interesting, and a lot of the projects that he worked on was actually at Georgia Tech as well, so that sparked my interest even more to major in civil engineering. And I think that it's really a great thing for me to be able to have this opportunity to come and do both degrees here at Tech. I do have a job lined up, which I'll be starting in February. I'll be working as a civil engineer at Tesla, which is just working on different factory improvements for the company. So it'll be fun. I've interned there this past spring and summer, and it was a great time. I learned a lot of things. I worked with really great people and worked on multiple different projects that are amazing. How much my parents have given up for me has helped push me through a lot of the hard times. I've been able to do a lot with the opportunities that I've had, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've had. And they're pretty honored to be able to come here to Georgia Tech and celebrate me when I graduate. So they're pretty proud.
Alright, I am standing here with Tessa. People got to learn a little bit more about you in the video, but for people who may have missed it, can you just introduce yourself again and tell everybody what you majored in here at Georgia Tech?
Hi everyone, my name is Tessa Seth and I'm a civil engineering major.
Okay, so I've been asking a few other students, but civil engineering, another topic just kind of goes over my head. Why come to Georgia Tech to get your master's in this particular degree?
So I also got my bachelor's in civil engineering and I wanted to continue that and just get my master's here. Georgia Tech has a fantastic BSNS program, so it's really great.
Okay, so, you've had a lot of hard work over the years, right? You got your undergrad degree, now you have your master's. How does it feel to, actually cross, I'm not sure if school's over for you, but how does it feel to cross the stage today?
It feels good. I'm excited, and I think school is probably over for me right now. I'm excited to go to work. That's going to be a big step for me.
So, okay, you mentioned work. I was going to ask you, what is next for you? Do you know if you're moving somewhere or what kind of job you're doing?
Yeah, so I'll be working as a civil engineer in the Bay Area. I'm moving in February. I'm really excited for that. It's a good company.
Okay, that sounds really exciting. And of course, the Bay Area is just one of those places that people get really excited to move to. I have to ask, is there something that you're most excited about when moving to the Bay Area? It could be food, it could be the weather. I'm just really curious what you're most excited about.
So it's definitely the food. I'm excited to just go on all these food adventures, try different things. I heard the food is good there. And then just also all the outdoor activities, hiking, Lake Tahoe's not too far away, so I'm really happy about this.
That sounds really exciting. A little jealous. Bay Area is always such a really cool place to go to. But you mentioned your mom earlier, and I'm just curious. Is there anybody else you might want to say hi to or say thank you to that may be watching online and that's here today who's really been supporting you? Because this is your second degree, so I'm sure people have been supporting you all along the way that you might want to say hi or thank you to.
I want to say hi to my parents and my family. They're over there. And then thank you to my dad as well. He's probably watching from a distance somewhere. He could be here today. Thank you to my family and friends who support me all this time.
Oh, that is amazing. And of course, we have plenty of loved ones who are watching online today who are going to catch this live stream. But right now, I think we're going to introduce you to a couple more students before we get started that are across the floor right now.
All right, we have Jose here. Jose, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jose Aguilar. I am doing a master's in electrical computer engineering.
So he's actually been all over Mr. International. So he started his master's in GT Europe, he finished it here, and he also did his undergrad in France. Please tell us about that.
Yeah, so I started my master's in GT Europe at MES. That was a great opportunity, great experience. I met a lot of people from all over the world. That was great. And now I'm here and I got to meet a lot of people living it. So that was great, yeah.
So I see you have a very cool stole It's very colorful, lots of birds on it. What's the backstory of that?
Okay, so I'm actually from Panama, and this is a stole, like typical embroidery from Panama, called Mola. Actually, this was sent from all the way from Panama to here from my grandma.
毕业生很多，所以像这样的毕业生，他要举行4场。
That's so sweet. And speaking of, is there anyone in the audience today that's here you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, so my parents, my grandparents, my brother, and my friends and girlfriend that are looking from home.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now we'll be doing another student interview. This is Graham. Graham, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Graham Jordan. I'm getting my master's in aerospace engineering.
Awesome. I'm also an aerospace engineering major. That's very cool. So Graham was actually in the marching band here. Tell us about your time in the band.
Yeah, so I did my, during my undergraduate, I was in the marching band. I made a ton of really good friends. I was pretty much every home. It was just a really, really great experience just being able to play music and to meet people.
Aerospace engineering major. He had an opportunity with NASA. Very cool. Tell us about your opportunity.
Yeah, so as part of my research, I did space systems design lab. I was able to work on upgrading one of NASA's planetary CubeSats, and that was an incredible experience. We launched just over a year ago, and we did a lot of really, really cool science missions with it, and it's just been an incredible learning opportunity. So it's just been a really great time. Really couldn't have done it anywhere other than right here, so I'm very happy for that.
Awesome. Thank you, Graham. That's very cool. Is there anyone in the room you'd like to shout out to today that are here?
Yeah, so I've got my parents and my grandparents here. So I want to say hi to them. And also, I guess just shout out to my friends from SSEO who are also from today. So shout out to them. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So now we're going to pass on the stage over my coworker and my good friend.
So I am here with Tyler Shaw. Now, for everybody who doesn't know, Tyler's actually a big part of our social media team here. He's worked with our crew. So me, Tyler, Shimon, Rebecca, all of us have been a part of a team together. But it's your time to graduate, right? It's your time to cross the stage today. But I have to ask you before you cross, you've done a lot of really cool things over the years. What has been your favorite thing that you've gotten a chance to do and be a part of our social media team?
Yeah, you know, it's always cool going to the different events, seeing them from the other perspective. But I'd have to say that my by far most exciting event was working homecoming one year and being able to follow along their break and actually ride along with them, document the process of what their day looks like from the cake race, the mini 500, all of the events, and kind of culminating with the homecoming game. So interesting to see what goes on behind the scenes and also just tell them about it too.
Okay, Dan, you really have done a lot of cool stuff. You spent some good time here at Tech. Do you know what you're going to miss most about being here at Tech? You know, you can always come back for another great time. What would you last
那个谁满的是我，那个瓶好像那女孩的，那个满的是我。
走了，来了。
Going everywhere. I was kind of reminiscing where I've been on the tour of experience on this campus. And it doesn't get old, you know.
刚好你坐到这里了，或者何博士你坐到前面了，来了。那里有个位置，我把你坐好了，来了，你坐出来，你先。
Alright, so before you kind of get into something different, just tell everybody what you have next, and of course, want to give you a chance to say hi.
打电话打不通，怎么样？
Yeah, for sure. So I'll take a little bit of time off to travel, and then I'll be going out to California in August to start a job. But while I'm here, of course, one of the things that people don't understand. So I want to thank my friends who are here, and my parents who have been with me along every step of the way. I want to thank them, and just say that we're going to keep going through every step from here on, too. I want to thank my grandparents who are here, my girlfriend, and then my family back home as well. It's been a good experience.
Alright, Tyler, well, that's not just here for you. We actually have some important information, right? Everybody here is going to need to use their grad passes very soon. I think we're actually going to have Tyler kind of take the mic and kind of walk y'all through the grad pass process. So everybody, if you haven't paid attention to anything in the last 20 minutes, pay attention now, okay? Because you're all going to have to do this.
All right, thank you guys. So one last step before you get across the stage is getting that grad pass out, scanning it to make sure that your name can be called. We've seen this for years, and you should all have that QR code on your phone. One step, I'm going to say that here right now, make sure I can pull this up, is you want to screenshot that grad pass to make sure you don't have to go to full Wi-Fi. picture. There's a little beep. Yeah, so make sure you hear that little beep, and then once you hear that, you're good to start going up the stage. Someone will cue you up the stage. You're going to stop for a second.
你放前面，
How you want to go.
对，
That is your
我
moment.
照一下这个，我照一下这个，
His hand.
对，你拿着。
Handshake. You can do a little fist bump.
你小帅哥给我导师拿着鲜花，谢谢您。sorry。
So that's almost done. You have a few more steps before you're done with graduation. Once you're going down stage, we will come over here, and we have a few little photo ops for you. We have a little foot square. Smile at the camera, take a quick picture, and then your time to wave to your family, go back to your seat, and begin your journey. So that's a wrap on graduation. Make sure you have that grab pads ready, screenshot it, get it ready. You're good to go. So we're about ready to kick off graduation.
是那么忙啊，这个位置，这比那个好多了还是吧？
Quick little fist bump, you guys are on your way. But it's the moment you guys have all been waiting for. The time to get all your loved ones across the stage. Let's begin our Saturday afternoon for Missing.
please rise for the family processional.
Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. My name is Ángel Cabrera and I have the privilege of serving as Georgia Tech's president. Before we get started today, I would like for us to take a moment to recognize all veterans, active duty members, and first responders with us today. If you have served in any branch of the U.S. military or have served as a first responder, please rise so we can thank you for your service. Graduates, members of the faculty and staff, distinguished guests, families, and friends, My heart is full as I welcome you to the 265th commencement exercises at the Georgia Institute of Technology. It is a true pleasure to be together in celebration of these graduates and their academic achievements. We have a few very special messages for you today. The first one is from one of our graduating students. I am pleased to introduce Paul Except, a master's degree candidate in civil engineering, who also got her undergraduate at Georgia Tech, and who will give the student reflection. Paul.
Good afternoon, all. When I was 15 years old, I left my parents behind in Cambodia and moved to Atlanta. 2 years prior, when I visited, my aunt, my sister, and I said, "You like math. Why don't you apply to Georgia Tech one day? It's a great engineering school," she said. And I remember replying, "Nah, I don't want to be an engineer. That sounds hard." Well, here I am, an engineer, and I'm happy to tell you that I was right, that it was hard. One of the hardest equations that I learned was called the self-doubt equation, which had way too many variables and not nearly enough constants. I was nervous about the classes, but I was even more worried about the American college experience. Learning a new culture, meeting new people, and trying to thrive on my own. I thought about what it meant to be one of the first few Cambodians at Tech. To be the first few was exciting, yet equally intimidating. During my time here, I had a lot of self-doubt. I mean, have you guys ever had these questions running through your head? How did I get here? How can I succeed? Do I even belong? These questions raced through my mind, but when I looked for answers, I found my community at Tech, and I'm sure you all did too. The main reason I have the confidence to stand here today is because of the people who I met, who cheered me on, supported me, encouraged me, and told me, "You got this." And I think of my parents, who tell me, which means, "We believe in you." As I started to know more people, I learned that many of them felt the same way. We all tried to solve the self-doubt equation. We've all at some point questioned if we were good enough for that job interview, for that role, or even just for that friend group. It's a common feeling within Tech and beyond. I remember graduating last year surrounded by my support system, no longer feeling like an outsider. Graduates, I want you to think of this. The peers who went through late night study sessions with you, the professors who went above and beyond to help you, the alumni and advisors who offered mentorship and career advice, and of course your families who've always supported you. They are the biggest reasons that we made it, and that I made it through 2 degrees here at Tech, where I'm graduating as the first Cambodian master's student. You got this. You got this. We believe in you. Only a few words, but they mean so much. Take a look around you. There are so many people here in the stands to congratulate you, your family, your friends, and even professors. And I'm sure that there are more people cheering you on from a distance. They believe that you are enough, more than enough. My hope for this graduating class is that whenever you feel out of place, you think of those people. So, let's all go out there as proud graduates of Georgia Tech. Let's stand tall. Let's tell ourselves that we got this. Let's strive for progress, and let's go out there and serve the world together. Thank you, and congratulations, fellow Yellow Jackets.
Thank you. That's a graduates, today you will be joining the very impressive family of Georgia Tech alumni, a community of leaders and innovators, thinkers and doers who are making a difference all over the world. Many of them are here today to celebrate your success. Perhaps all the alumni in the room understand better what you have accomplished than anybody else because they went through it themselves. In fact, I would like to ask that all alumni with us today, if you would please stand so we can recognize you as well. To welcome you into the Fellowship of Georgia Tech Alumni, I am pleased to introduce Betsy Pilat, an International Affairs and Modern Languages graduate from the class of 2004 and the chair of the Georgia Tech Alumni Association Board of Trustees. Betsy?
Good afternoon, my name is Betsy Pilat. I'm a proud alumna of Georgia Tech and the current chair of the Board of Trustees of the Georgia Tech Alumni Association. It is my distinct honor to welcome you into one of the most coveted networks in the world. You are now part of a family of over 200,000 members. While each of your characteristics are unique and your pursuits may be different, we share many different traits that we've learned here at Georgia Tech. For one, we got our rat caps, we hiked up Freshman Hill, and we got good luck on our exams from sideways. More than that, though, we share traits from our time at Tech. We share the power of perseverance, how to problem solve, and how to remain cool under pressure. Tech taught us that. You've worked so hard to put yourself in the position you are now. You're in a position of increasing power and privilege. Use it wisely. As Peter Parker's uncle said, with great power must also come great responsibility. Please stay in touch with us and get engaged. We want to share in your celebration when you accomplish your goals. We will provide you with connections, job leads, networking opportunities, events at Tech, and local events in whatever area you end up in. We'll also provide you with future friendships. Some of my best Tech friends I made after I got out of Tech.